All right, guys. So we are going to break down a script of how to pass the baton off or help a buyer see the value in getting qualified by your preferred lender. And so we have Shoshana, who's going to role play with me, and Shoshana's the buyer. I'm the agent. And let's imagine, Shoshana, that you are already qualified. You have an approval letter by Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, doesn't really matter. Okay. So Shoshana, thank you for inquiring about the property on 33rd Street. The property is listed at 400,000. Is that the price range that you were hoping to take a look at?
Yeah, I just want to stay under 450.
Awesome. So your goal was to stay under 450.
Mm-hmm.
Outstanding. May I ask, what is relevant? How did you come up with that 450?
Well, I figured when the loan officer spoke to me, they say I would be paying less than 2,500.
Awesome. So
So
you
that,
have already spoken with the loan officer.
yeah.
Awesome. And thank you. And they had told you that the goal was to, or your goal is to stay under $2,500.
Yes.
Now, when you say $2,500, are you referring to out the door, principal, interest, taxes, insurance, mortgage insurance, flood insurance, all of that stuff, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Now, Shoshana, thank you for answering my questions. And may I ask, are you looking for a good deal?
Yeah, of course.
Right, of course. What does a good deal mean to you?
Good price. I
A
get
really good
my
price,
money
right?
for a good price.
May I share with you what a good deal is to those buyers that decide to work with me?
Sure.
Awesome. See, a good deal is the least out of pocket and the lowest monthly payment. May I explain?
Yeah.
See, the least out of pocket is the best loan program and the lowest closing costs.
Okay.
And the other part of a good deal is the lowest monthly payment, which would be interest rate.
Yes.
Now, Shoshana, are you familiar with the two ways that a loan officer is paid?
No.
You see, mortgage professionals get paid two ways, on the front end and the back end. May I explain?
Yes.
See, the front end is you see it. It's in black and white. It's there on the sheet. The back end is wrapped into the interest rate, which you won't see.
Hmm.
So would you agree that if you spoke to just one person versus speaking to two or three, that you can possibly guarantee you're getting a good deal, creating competition?
Yeah, that's true.
Are you familiar with a fee sheet?
No, what's that?
Oh, thank you for asking. So a fee sheet is where the loan officer discloses the out-of-pocket cost and the interest rate. See, what top real estate agents like me share with buyers like you is that we collect the fee sheets to create a competition. Because Shoshana, when banks compete, you win. So you're already qualified by Chase, right?
Yes.
And would you want to create a competition with Chase to guarantee the best deal?
Yeah, but Chase is giving me $2,000 in closing costs.
Absolutely. And I'm not telling you not to use Chase. Yet, if another loan officer created competition, couldn't you go back to Chase and get a better deal?
Yeah.
So let's do the right thing. let's create competition, and I don't mind getting it started. Are you interested?
Yes.
Great. And let's go over what the next steps are. Now we're going to break role play. Now, do you see the difference between, hey, you should speak to my guy, versus me helping you self-discover that creating a competition is in your best interest?
Yes. I mean, I do little bits and pieces, but it's not as definitely that I don't sound like you.
All right, guys. So line 91 in the FAR bar contract, the FAR bar as is, states that the buyer has blank days, which if left blank says 5 days. What this means is that once this contract is executed, once the purchase contract is executed, the buyer has 5 days to compare and contrast the fee sheets or the good faith estimates from the different loan officers. This is built into the contract that the buyer can create a competition to get the best deal and then write a loan application once they've made it clear on which deal or which lender will provide them the best deal. This is called buyer representation. We are representing the buyer in their best interest, but the buyer must be already approved by these lenders to get the data within 4 to 5 days. It's important that the buyer understands that they can't first get qualified by somebody the moment they found the right property. It has to be in parallel. They get qualified by 2 or 3 or 4 lenders, collect the fee sheets, find the property, get an updated fee sheet from the lender, put them all side by side, and create a competition to see who can offer the best deal. Again, the best deal is the least out of pocket, which is the loan program.
Correct.
The least points or fees that the lender is charging on the fee sheet,
And the cheapest interest.
and the best interest rate, which would equal the lowest principal and interest, or the lowest interest versus the principal, PI. It's important that TI, taxes and insurance, aren't relevant here because that has nothing to do with choosing a loan officer.